All you people are gonna have so much fun with this. Congratulations. Get this shit out. And well, yes, come back in. I invite guests. We'll go do this. I'll do it again. Espo. I'm gonna get my ass handed to me, guys. You should be fucking so honored to be on live with me, with this person who's coming on, because they're gonna rip me to shreds, and you guys could all be witness to that. I played the super chats, unplayed, super tips, super chats. Waiting for Joe to come in. Joe Meathook, who worked with me and experienced the movie Private Parts together. He was the lone fodder on the headphones. And anyway, we wound up becoming friends from, I guess, 1994 until now. And we started doing podcasting before, I don't know, podcasting was available. We sort of jumped in and just started fucking around, just being our stupid selves. And it was the beginning before all this shit ever happened. Anything came about. And, oh, come on, dude. He's typing. Come on. You were there. Right guest. Gmail. Espo. Send. I did. So anyway, it's a little late for me usually broadcasting, but I'm testing the waters here. The laptop overheated when I came back from the studio. It almost melted, and I don't understand. Face like, oh, not tonight, darling. Go, my man. You have some fun with it. I'll put this up. No one knows how to work stuff really. Relax. Finally, fucking self. Dee dee dee.
That's you, you fucker.
That's me.
That's
Yeah,
you.
you
I don't
know,
know how to use a fucking computer. Fucking moron.
yeah.
What did I do? What did I do?
Broke
Nothing.
the whole fucking thing.
I'm doing shit. I'm not doing nothing.
It
I'm just sitting here waiting for you to figure the shit the fuck out.
only took you fucking 6 hours to come on.
Ah, fuck you. Here I am. It
You
was worth
half a
the wait.
retard.
It was worth the fucking wait.
Yeah, no, so I was trying to explain to everybody how we met on the set of Private Parts. So understand where we are right now. It's called a Dabbleverse, Meat Hook. And
Okay.
it's it's a very odd place. It started from the hatred of Stuttering John and a really bad misquote where he said he dabbled in stand-up comedy, and somehow or another this whole universe came about because I guess people can't stand him.
So they made a whole like fucking universe out of
Yeah,
people
it's
who can't
called the
stand him?
because he said he dabbled in stand-up comedy, and they took it to now it's a Dabbleverse, and it's like 20,000 people strong. Can you
Nice.
believe that?
That's pretty fucking good.
Pretty stupid.
Jesus
But
Christ.
yeah, here I am. No, these people are very dedicated fans of hating John, or it's either it's like kind of like how we grew up. Either you either like the Yankees or the Mets.
Okay. Well, are they going to start one about you? They're probably going to start. That'll get
Oh
like
yeah,
fucking
well the thing is,
50
I came
million
in,
followers.
I shook the tree, like because there are people with shows on here that are dying to get attention, and they are dying to get clipped. And there's like big shows that are like Cardiff, and there's people that are on here that like Shuley, for that matter. They have shows where everybody follows them, and they
Okay.
all want to get noticed by them. And then I just stepped in like blindly, not knowing anything, and
Like you
all of a
usually
sudden,
do.
yeah, and then they're all hate my guts.
Well, that doesn't surprise me one little fucking bit at
Not
all.
at all. But I wanted you to come on because it was me and you really at the very beginning of podcasting. You really tapped into the fact that there was online radio stations,
Yeah.
and a
Well,
friend of ours, Timmy Tom, started one, and you figured out a way to broadcast on on the internet when no one really thought anybody was going to be listening, which is why we said most of the shit we did. And
well, we couldn't get in trouble for it because there was nobody fucking listening. If nobody's
yeah,
listening, there's nobody
well, we
complaining.
did get in trouble. How about this? We took a podcast where no one was listening, and we got in trouble for
Yeah, we managed to fucking do that. Well, Timmy Tom started hardrockradiolive.com, and he asked me, he goes, hey, listen, you want to like broadcast and be on the air? You play music, you could fucking talk, you could do whatever the hell you want. And I said, all right, sounds like something, I guess. I had nothing to do. I had no idea what the hell any of this was. And he set me up with a computer. And, I got on and I fucking wound up broadcasting. And then I brought you on. And we just bullshit for like 10 minutes, play a bunch of music, bullshit for another 10 minutes, play a bunch of music. And in between, it was never ever scripted. We never like sat down and said, oh, we're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about that. We're going to do this. We just got on. We just pressed go on the air. Just like go on the air and fucking whatever happens, happens. Kind of like what's going on right now.
Yeah, oh, 100%. Especially after I said I was going to be on the air about 2 hours ago. And the funny thing is, I go through this and people get angry. Like this guy Grillo, these guys, I don't, they should be paying me on the super tips, and they're not. So I don't even want to say, but like I have no problem saying like some of these things, but it's like I shook
It's
the
the hat.
tree
It's
and
the fucking
earned
hat.
myself.
That's why.
I earned myself a whole 7 viewers. Well,
Well,
I don't.
nobody's giving you no money because of that fucking hat. What is that on the hat? Is that a
Oh,
duck?
this hat's dope. This is from Boston Scally. It's a Guinness hat.
It's stupid.
Oh, yeah. So I'll keep it
All right,
on
that's
just to
better.
fucking
Pull
just
it down further. Pull it down more. Much better. Do the show like that.
yeah. Okay. No. Makes me seem like
What the
how
fuck
about
are
this?
you doing?
It's all forehead.
It's like spitting on your fucking head.
Welcome to the forehead show. I should have
Oh,
my
Jesus
logo here.
Christ.
Wait, put your ad here. It's like telling
Jesus, you need
one
like a,
800 cars for kids.
you need to put on like 6 fucking hats to cover that forehead.
Bloom.
Jesus Christ. All right, so what do you still got? I see you got a Christmas tree back there still. What the
Oh
fuck?
well, yeah. That's someone was gonna throw that out, and I rescued it.
Yeah.
And that's sort of my nightlight if I need to grab some water, or that's my kitchen in the back.
Put that shit on your head. Put the fucking Christmas tree in. Do a show with the Christmas
Dude,
fucking
if I
tree in.
move that, everything's gonna fall apart. It's held together with bubble gum and shoestring.
Okay.
So, but anyway, I wanted everybody to understand that. Like, I'm not saying we were the first people to do a
No,
podcast.
definitely not.
But what year was that? I would say 2008, 2009.
No, earlier. Earlier. It had to be
Really?
2005 or some shit like that.
2005.
Somewhere around there. Yeah, it was like kind of like the beginning of all the podcasting shit. I didn't even fucking know what what podcasting was. But
It wasn't called podcasting because there wasn't a name for it when we were doing it.
no. But it was fun. I mean, it was great. You used to come over to the house. We used to do whatever, fucking hang out, drink. Just
And
bullshit.
I can't access it right now. Maybe you can. Do you have the video of the because a lot of people don't realize this. I was also one of the first podcasts when it was called a podcast to have cameras in the studio, and the very first episode, of course, in tribute, I had you come on,
Yeah.
because we started this thing together back in 2005, whatever, and we had cameras, so we had Radio Man come on. And if anybody doesn't know who Radio Man is, he is an icon in the film industry. If you ever filmed in New York, or he's a little kind of like looks like a homeless guy with a white beard. Usually wears a radio around his neck, and every A-list celebrity, I'm talking about from like George Clooney down to me, knows who he is, and he is beloved by the industry. And I had him on as my first guest with live in the studio, as Joe was my co-host that day, and just because we had nothing else to do, Radio Man had a herniated nutsack, which is basically, guess if you have a hernia, and I guess can
How did
anybody?
first of all, how the fuck did that conversation even come up that we were discussing some other shit and then it led like to his herniated
Because
nuts?
me and you are not allowed to play together. We were kids. Our parents were like, "You're not allowed to play with fucking Joe Meathook anymore."
They would have definitely said
Why? Because
because of
that's
this,
what
because of
we
this, this,
skipped.
this.
Yeah, we skipped that and happened to be grown adults and started doing stuff on the internet, which turned into podcasting. And we had an opportunity with Radio Man, and I knew he had a hernia. It's kind of obvious he had like a big, giant bulge. I'm trying. How do you explain it? Like protrusion?
Well, it was. I'm gonna. I got to stand up for this. So it was just like. Let me back up a little bit. It was just like this big fucking thing just sticking
Yeah.
out. We're on the air, and then there's just.
Yeah.
Well, we can't stop staring at this big fucking thing that he's got
Well,
going on.
do you have video? Do you have the video?
Yeah, it's on YouTube. I sent you the
Yeah,
fucking
I
video.
know,
Play
but
the video.
look. I'm happy that we're talking video to video right now. You're the smart guy. Can you get it on your phone, just so we can play it? So it's the very. I'm not saying it's the very first podcast show that was ever on camera, but it was one of the first podcast shows that was ever on camera. And God bless Joe D'Imperio and everybody from over there who believed in me and backed me up. And we had Radio Man on, and Joe, not just me, it was you, convinced him to dump his herniated nutsack on the table.
Well, that was the whole thing. We're just sitting there staring at the fucking thing, and he's talking about the fucking thing. So I said, "Well, pull it out. Let's see this fucking thing. Let's see what we're talking about." And it didn't take much convincing. And he just stands up and he unzips his fucking pants, and he just literally he just takes it and just flops it on
Yeah,
the fucking
I
table.
I lost my
Just,
breath. I literally I don't think I've closed my eyes that tight in my
it was
entire
just
fucking.
20 pounds of balls just fucking hit the table.
Yeah, but it was the noise that it made on the table.
It was just-
And the worst thing is we didn't know because, it was an exciting moment because the camera, it was the first test with all the cameras and everything. And little did I know, there's a booth where there was like a producer and a director, and the girl who was like, on the camera she was the camera operator, was like this 19, 20-year-old Asian student who was a complete liberal kind of thing, and the moment his nutsack dropped on the table, we didn't have a camera operator after that. What you really didn't see, someone else had to jump on that didn't understand how the cameras were working.
Did I get
And
banned? I
once
got
again,
banned from the show.
we made podcast history that no one knew about.
Yeah, well, did I get banned from the show? I wasn't allowed to come on anymore because of that, or
No, no, well, no, because there was no rules or anything, but um, it just I wanted everybody to understand, like, if it's like, oh, we kind of paved the way for this in an odd way that no one would know about, but it was something we tapped in on a very early stage, and we definitely had our way with it. That's for sure.
well, yeah. I mean, there was nobody was going to stop us. I mean, we just figured we could do whatever. I didn't know that there was like rules or anything like that. I just figured we just do whatever the fuck we want and whatever. But I guess see, now it's like a totally different story. You can't do this shit now. Maybe you can. I don't fucking know. Oh,
Peanut
what's
Butter
that?
said, I remember when Joe started, it was around the same time as Ricky Gervais.
It probably was. I'll
Hold
bet
on.
you it was. Sounds right to me.
I'm getting emails from Nasty Meals. Hold on. Everybody's got like a weird like name.
Yeah.
Hold on. Steve Pat. Hold on. Steve, I just sent you a super chat. And it's Pat Dixon is on sniping your show. Say hi, Pat Dixon. What's up, Pat Dixon? Thanks for coming on. This is Joe Aspromonte. We started podcasts. So congratulations. You're lucky. You're welcome. Say you're welcome, Joe.
You're welcome. What the fuck is going on right now?
There's a lot of people watching us, dude.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay. All right. I see
There's
him on the side
a
of the
lot of
screen over here.
people in the Dabbleverse watch. Pat Dixon is like one of the big shows that are in the Dabbleverse, so we're being sniped, which is a good thing.
Okay,
Let me
great.
ask you a question. Okay, you being from the same background as I am, if someone said you got clipped, what is that? Is that a positive or negative?
That's a negative.
Yeah, why? Well, what's clip? What are you getting clipped? What does that mean?
Clip
And
means you got,
there's several different definitions. What does it mean?
it means you got killed.
Or what else?
It means you got
Someone
your
stole from
fucking,
you, they clipped from you, or you got hit from the back. So,
or
so
you got your foreskin clipped off. I don't know.
yeah,
Bunch of fucking shit.
yeah, that's
Am I
your
in the right
problem.
track here? Yeah, something like
So,
that.
but anyway, but being clipped in here is, I guess, a good thing.
Oh, that's
'Cause,
great.
they clip your show and then they replay it somewhere else, and people come to your channel. So I'm learning all this. So apparently, Pat Dixon, I think he's one of the guys that started Super Tips,
Hmm.
which no one's coming through on. No one's asking any questions to get paid. They Pat Dixon. No, I don't know. I don't know who that is, but I was just told that, that Pat Dixon is sniping your show. Say hi.
Can they
And
like clip it? Like,
Pat Dixon is now the star of my show, but yet I'm not getting any fucking super tips.
can they clip it
Um,
like and like just zoom in on your forehead and like we could just
and
watch the
then they're
show?
gonna play like Grease, the movie,
Just play the whole show and
yeah.
all we see is your forehead just like moving
Or
around.
just I'm gonna start selling advertisement on my forehead.
Dude, you really fucking should do that. You should
Yeah,
put like a sticker on your forehead
yeah,
during
you
every
are,
show.
yeah.
That would be perfect. And you could advertise, but you got to put it in reverse because the camera.
Jones Real Estate, Las Vegas.
You can write a book on that fucking thing.
I almost did. Wait,
How's
no, bro. But you might have still hair, but you got some real estate up between your fucking eyebrows and your hairline.
Yeah. Well, listen, I'm fucking 57 years old now, so
Yeah,
yeah,
but at least you kept
that's
your
now.
hairline.
But it's still there, still
You
there.
should cut your hair and sell it for a broom. You make some fucking money.
Yeah, you're fucking 40. Sell her a broom. Fuck you, dick.
I can make fun because I don't have hair and you have no comeback.
You got a lot of cum on your back, though.
I love that clip. Kanye West, yeah, comeback story. There's a lot of cum on her back.
Hey, so did you play the thing that I sent you? You didn't play anything I sent you, right?
Bro, I'm surprised this thing is up and running. I could pull up social media. I don't know where it is. If you do it, it might be like, can you pull up the Radio Man clip?
I guess on YouTube or some shit like that, I could do that.
Could you do it on your phone and show it from your phone to the computer?
What, like this?
Well, yeah, nah, it wouldn't look cool.
That would be dumb. I sent you the whole video, though.
I understand that, and I have it. I could pull it up. I don't know where it is on my downloads.
Hmm.
Uh,
Wait, let me figure something out. All right, entertain the folks for a minute there.
do 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 do. What would be the possible title of the clip that you sent me?
Steve Grillo's a dick.
Yeah, no, I'm serious. Like, what would I
No, I'm
be able to
serious
put?
too.
If I downloaded it, what would be the name on the download?
I don't know. I don't know. I send things and I don't remember what I sent. I could do this maybe. Hang on, hang on. I'm like figuring shit out on the fly.
I could
But I
smell it
think I
from
can
here,
make this
and I'm in
happen.
Vegas.
I'll just title it Radio Man, and then fucking.
Okay, well,
I don't know. Save as screen recording. Okay. Now it's on my computer. I think I put it on my computer.
okay.
I don't know. See, this would all be no problem if you just learned how to fucking play clips.
Oh, dude, I've come leap years away from where I was, and
Yeah,
I'm
I
nowhere
guess.
close.
I guess this is why I used to run the show and not you.
Yeah, yeah, duh. Everybody used to run the show. I had Noah, I had you.
Save the files. I don't know. I don't know,
Okay.
dude. I don't know. Oh, this is fun. How you doing this?
There's nothing better than dead air.
Yeah, nothing. Nothing better.
Nothing better than dead air.
Save to desktop.
What
And
happened?
isn't there a way I could share my screen or some stupid shit like that?
I think I would have to do that.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't seem to be working.
Okay.
All right, I'm half retarded too, so just so everybody knows. Hey, hello.
Just like old times.
Yeah, I don't know. What the hell was that? Did you get money? Somebody give you money?
Oh, put the link up for your super tips. Oh Christ on a stick.
Put up your link. Get some tips on this
No, I
shit.
understand that. I
Make
did
some money.
this already. That's the fucking problem.
Make some money and buy me some shit. I need stuff.
Yeah, I'll buy your wife and your mom's stuff before I buy anything for you.
You're gonna buy my wife.
How
Can't
much
buy
is?
my wife. I won't let you buy my wife.
Yeah, there's a sale. Joe's prices are insane.
So you're making me do all this shit. You're retarded.
It's super tits.
Super tits?
Uh, let's do this.
No, I can't do it.
Uh,
You're just gonna have to leave everybody hanging. They're gonna wonder what the fuck is what it was all about. I guess you could send a link or some shit later on, attach some shit, because then they can see the whole fucking thing.
yep.
And what about the audio file I sent you of like those other shows from
Yeah,
like years ago?
dude, it's on the downloads, and I don't know exactly what the name of the download is. If you have the if you send me if you could tell me the name of what the download is, I can put that up.
Of the audio shit?
It's too much to go through.
Oh, okay. All right. I don't know. You want me to email it to you?
Yeah.
Here I go, emailing you.
The funny
Well,
is
the
everybody.
audience waits. Steve Grillos. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna subject giant forehead.
Is that the name of the video?
No, that's the name of the subject.
No, the name of the video that I would have downloaded.
And here comes. I just sent you that. You know what? I'm gonna fucking send you the video too. So this way
Is
you
that
have all that shit.
what is that? Is that
Video. Oh, you hear that?
Yeah, it sounds like the worst nightmare before all this happened.
You remember that sound, don't you?
Yeah, it was bad.
Steve, Steve, Steve. All right, here's the fucking. The video is going to come at you too, so this way you can do all this shit. And
Live.
there we go. Okay, now you have everything. There's no fucking excuse.
Dun-dun-dun.
Play all the shit.
Oh, there's a problem.
Yeah, it's called Steve Grillo.
You know, I know where you live.
Yeah, you do.
It's not hard to get rid of a dead body over there.
No, because I live. My backyard is a graveyard,
Yeah, I know.
and on the corner is a crematory.
Wait, could you? All right, could you? So Joe is actually kind of famous for not only just being my friend, but Joe had some internet fame because of his next door neighbor.
Oh my
Could you
god.
pull that up at least? Could you pull something like that up, or just play it from your phone? Joe lived like a neighbor from the neighbor from hell,
You gonna
and
you gonna make me search for more shit now?
oh,
Go ahead.
wait, here we go.
Just tell them that story.
So, so Joe's next door neighbor was the neighbor from hell, and actually made it onto a show, Neighbors from Hell. She did she pass, or is she just in an institution? Did you hear any updates on her? First of all,
I heard she moved. Well, they had to take her out of the house. The ambulance came. The city
yeah.
came. The cops came. They had to pull her out of that house because it was all full of mold, and the whole like the ceiling was falling down. The toilet was overflowing, and she couldn't use the toilet. So what she would do is she had this medium sized like garbage pail, and she just put like a black garbage bag in there and shit into the garbage bag. And when it would get full, she would come out in her shit stained underwear onto the porch and just kind of and flip the garbage can out onto the garbage bag onto the sidewalk with all the shit on it.
But go back to the beginning from when you first moved there. You just moved to you and your wonderful wife, girlfriend, move into this beautiful house in the middle of Queens, and all of a sudden now you have this woman next to you.
Yeah. So what happened was, we move in, and I didn't know she. I mean, I kind of knew she was a little crazy. The people that live here before me told me, she's a little nuts. So I didn't really know how much. So I'm sitting there, I had some people over. We're hanging out in the garage. I got the garage door open, and it's cold. It's wintertime. So all of a sudden, I hear this voice, this screaming, "Shut that fucking door!" I said, where the fuck is that coming from? Shut that goddamn fucking door. I says, all right. So I look, and it's her. And I said, why do I need to shut my door? She goes, because it's cold. I says, I know, it's fine. I'm okay. She goes, no, I'm cold. I'm freezing next door. Shut your fucking goddamn door. I says, no. And she goes, you go and fuck yourself and drop dead. I says, all right. That was like the first time I ever met her. I never seen her before. And
Can you play one of those clips right now of
no,
her? You can't. Okay.
no, because it's on YouTube. I'd have to start looking through all kinds of shit and sit here
Okay.
for about 20
Yeah,
minutes while
you actually made it to a TV show that was the world's worst neighbors.
it was Neighborhood Wars. It was Neighborhood Wars, season 1, episode 7. Season 1, episode 7 of Neighborhood Wars on AMC. No,
Yeah.
A&E. A&E. That's what it was. A&E. So they did like a whole 5-minute thing. You'll get the whole story. See, this is why I got to come back on, and then we can get into all of that shit.
Yeah, I know. But she was so. Here we go. Finally, fucking copy. Hold on a second.
I like this white knight cutlass.
Yeah.
You mean everyone doesn't have a poop bucket? I'm sure everybody.
I'm
You know,
glad you can see this now.
the thing was, she would miss, like because she wouldn't sit over the bucket. She would like just bend down at like a 90-degree angle and shit, and most of it just splattered onto the kitchen counter. Some of it would get into the bucket, but some of it would be on the counter. It's disgusting. Oh my god! But they had to listen. They had to take her out of that house. The city came and took her out, and I heard that she lives with a roommate not too far from me over here. But the house had to be basically just fucking torn apart because she had a leak going on inside the house, and it had to have been going on for about a year. So bad that the entire house had mold on top of mold on top of mold. Like the walls, the ceiling. The ceilings actually got so saturated.
You're lucky you didn't get infiltrated with the mold.
No, because there's a big barrier between the two houses, brick and all kinds of other shit. But the ceiling started coming down from the moisture of it all, and so she had no ceilings. It was disgusting in there. I have video of that too. See, these are all the things I could show you at another time. That, her, all kinds of shit.
Yeah. I'm trying to see if I can get on here and put the super tip fucking thing up.
I'm just watching the comments. I love it. It's fucking great.
Yeah, they're brutal.
I'm playing Splatter Glories.
I did it, and I pinned it already, and somehow another comes down.
Splatter Glories. I hear me and like.
Yeah.
Somehow another comes down.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I just put it up there. Now everybody can go to Super Tips, and I lost it on my phone.
Oh, for fuck's sake! You put it on Super Tits?
Super Tits. I think I figured out that my tooth didn't need to be removed. There's a nerve back there that's still. I just got the most sharp shooting pain in my mouth right now. Oh, wait.
That's too much fucking glory hole action for you, buddy. You better,
Yeah,
you better stay home next Saturday night.
Okay, here we go.
Is that you?
Super tips. Okay. I'm back on the dashboard. Look at Grillo, you're getting it. It just takes time.
It takes time. That's it.
Yeah, well, listen, this is why we're late night and only jerk off. Wait, we got a super tip. Hold on. Anonymous. Let's see if I can I don't know if I can pull this up here. But Anonymous just asked, your face looked like a well-formed cake.
You need this shirt. This is you. This is you. That's you. I'm gonna send you one of these shirts.
Okay. Well, the super tips are up now and running. It's just, I can only do so much, Joe. I can
know.
only do so much to
It's
go
okay.
over everything, and then all of a sudden, when it's time to go live, everything just changes.
I know.
Here we are.
I remember when we were working on I Am Legend. That you just, I don't know, just something with you.
Tell the story. Let everybody know. Your story is different than my story.
How is? I don't believe that. All right.
Because,
So,
you know why? Because wait, this is from, well, everybody there will be interested. This is from Casey Armstrong, who worked on the Howard Stern show. This is for the Dabbleverse people. No, sorry, brother. I've been taking a break from podcasting. I haven't been even on my channel. I'm hoping I can learn because I took off a year and everything changed on StreamYard. Once I get comfortable, we'll hook up. And what's it about? Anyway, brother, how you doing? That's from Casey Armstrong, and who I love as a dear brother. And everybody's been asking me about him and what he's doing. So the fact that he even got back to me is a good sign because that means he's okay.
Did I meet that guy? I think he was cool, right?
Yeah,
Did I meet him?
he's a handsome bastard, kind of like like he looks like someone that would be on the Just for Men package,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And but he's the one who took over my spot when I left Howard,
Right.
and oh, there's a lot of super tips coming through. Hello,
What does that mean? You making money?
yeah, that means oh no, I was on the wrong page.
Give me
Oh
some
well.
fucking money, man.
But Casey was a big part of the Stern Show after I left in a different like realm. Him and Benji took it to different levels, and he's a twisted soul who's an awesome human being. Here we go again.
What? What did I
This,
miss?
this is what happened to me the other day. I was on and shit fucking uh, just turned.
Oh, I'm sorry, I fell asleep. What did I miss? I was,
Is the computer fucked up or is it just me?
I don't know, man. This is going just great. I love it. It's kind of the way. It's kind of the way it used to go in the old days.
Yeah, 100%.
I like it. I don't give a fuck. This is what happens when you don't. You just go on and do whatever the fuck.
Yeah, yeah.
But Steve Grillo.
Anonymous just came through. Hold on.
Uh,
Grillo, keep on keeping on. That was a $3 super tip.
okay.
Yeah, thank you very much, Anonymous. Anonymous comes on, doesn't like. They don't need to give their name. They show love in the worst possible way or the best possible way. So I don't know if this computer is like. I know it's slow. I can say you seem fine.
I'm doing an advertisement on my forehead. Sephora for all your makeup needs.
You just got a 25% off gift card. How would you Chevron?
So, listen. Steve was working on the movie I Am Legend with me. Okay. And did I get you that job as a PA?
I'm not sure, but most likely
Doesn't really
because
matter.
you
Either
know
way,
we had a
Steve.
lot of the same. We had a lot of the same friends anyway. But
Yeah.
I would be more than gracious. I would be more than to say yes, you did.
So Steve is a PA on I Am Legend, and we have this the whole idea of the movie is there's nobody left in New York City, and we have to film there, so we can't see anybody. Can't have people walking around. You can't have cars driving and all that kind of shit. So everything gets locked up, and Steve is in charge of a lockup on the FDR, the walkway on the FDR, where people jog, they walk, they do all that. They do all that shit on a. I think it was a Sunday we filmed it, and we're filming in a car driving on the FDR, and the camera's facing the walkway on the FDR. So the PAs are hiding and blocking people from running by, walking by, doing all the shit, so we have a clear shot. So we're driving and it's clear. It's clear. We're getting the scene. Will Smith's talking. Everything's going great. And then all of a sudden, here comes a guy on a bike. And here comes a couple of joggers. And then you hear the radio. Everybody's going on. All the assistant directors are going on the radio. What the fuck is going on? Why are people in the shot? Who is locking up that area of the walkway? And then we just keep driving. And then we pass by joggers, people with strollers, Steve Grillo asleep on a bench. And like, that's the fucking problem. Steve's
Yeah,
fucking
well, hold
asleep
on
on
a
a
second.
bench.
You know
And
what? You're pretty
everybody's
fucking
walking
funny.
right by
You
him.
can have your AD attitude and say what you want to say, but you know what? You left out the fucking 45 minutes before, where I had to lock up people. 45, like there's people jogging with their children. There's people fucking walking, and it was like, okay, lock them up.
You're supposed to stop him.
It was 45 minutes we had to wait before that fucking picture car fucking came down the driveway.
Okay,
Okay.
so
I can't. I stopped caring. I
I
stopped
can't do it.
caring because it was like the picture car is coming. The picture car is coming. The picture car is coming. And I'm like asking these poor people that are going about their day to day fucking lives, please stop. And nothing's happening.
How are you
So
doing that in your sleep?
Joe, you left out the how long it took the picture car to come down the FDR drive.
Dude, you
How
must
long
have been
you
doing
told
that
I
in
was
your
told to
dreams
fucking
because you were
fuck
fast
up
the fuck
people.
asleep.
What? I fell asleep, yeah. I fell asleep. I gave a shot. I was tired. Motherfucker, I was
Uh,
tired.
uh,
You know, I was tired of first of all, and let's not forget, on I Am Legend, we didn't get the PAs didn't get paid for the over the first month. So this
and,
was already a month into the fucking production where I didn't get a fucking paycheck.
yeah, well, I should have been
On
doing the
top of
job
me not
anyway.
getting a paycheck, I'm getting extra fucking. Damn right, I'm fucking taking a nap on company time. Fuck yeah, FDR baby.
Fucking Steve.
I had to get a little. Wait, so here's another super tip. Do you think Richard and Howie are gay together? Richard, I guess Richard Christie, and Howard. No, I don't think they're gay together. But I
Okay.
asked anonymous tip, and he paid $3. You are such an idiotic as John if you think you. All right, sometimes you know like these people are so bad. So I'm gonna put this one up. You are as idiotic as John if you think you're a friend, bro. Straight up.
Who?
I don't know. Oh, here we go. Maybe this goes back to his first question.
Hmm.
These people aren't paying me. I shouldn't even take their goddamn fucking. I mean, John could wait to show you your technical fuck up on his show, and he laughed about it in your face. It's not John's job to fucking. What happened was, I had somebody on yesterday, and again, computer
Hmm.
melted down.
Okay.
I'm not supposed to technology. I'm not supposed to touch technology. I don't think it's my friend, and it's out to get me.
Right.
So I had a pretty big guest on yesterday, Richie Wilson, who
Right.
was part of the Stern Show, who apparently leaked a weird video of Howard that he wasn't supposed to be leaked out, and he was accused of being the person that leaked it, and he came on my show to vindicate himself, and the computer had a meltdown, and everything sort of so everybody's going back to me. Apparently, that clip of me melting down is the biggest thing in the Dabbleverse right now.
Yeah, but see, these things happen, and it's fucking great. Who cares? The computer melts down. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Whatever, man. Just do your thing.
Stop defending John. The Dabbleverse will support you if you tell the true story about it. See, they all want me to turn on Stuttering John, and you have been my friend for a long time. You were my friend while I worked on the radio show.
Mm,
Because again, we worked on private parts together. And
that's true.
do you remember ever me bitching about John or anything like
No,
that?
not at all.
Did you ever get a chance to meet John?
Yes, I did. When
What's your
he was hosting like this tribute wars thing at a bar out in I think like Amityville or some shit like that. And you set it up because you were gonna go and you couldn't go or some shit like that. And I think you let him know that I was coming, and we all hung out. And that was pretty much the one and only time I hung out with him. And he was fine. I mean, I only met him and hung out with him for like maybe a half an hour. Not really much time to tell what a person's really like or nothing, but he seemed cool. Everything was fine. We got along.
I'm surprised. You know what? I'm kind of glad that I would think me knowing you the way I know you, uh, it would probably be a good idea if you guys didn't hang out because you'd probably wind up punching him in the face. At least
Really?
back then, anyway. Well, yeah, because you don't take any bullshit.
Well, he wasn't giving me any bullshit, but I was looking through some of these clips. Like I sent you that clip of our radio show from a while ago that you can't figure out how to play, but whatever. That's another thing.
I know I can
Uh,
figure out how to play it. I just it'll take me an hour to go through all the fucking downloads to fucking find the
next time,
title.
whatever. That's fine. Play it next time. But I did come across a whole segment that we did back in, I think, like 2007, where you were talking about John.
Really?
Yes, it's like this
This
whole
universe,
thing.
this universe would eat this alive.
Dude, it was pretty fucking funny. I don't know. I think you really weren't really that friendly with him at the time, and
No.
something was going on.
Yeah.
But I think, if you're telling me that the Dabbleverse would eat that shit up if you had some shit to say about him,
Well, at
I
that
think they would
time.
eat this shit up.
Oh, dude, you just gave these people a little bit of a tidbit. This is gonna go wild. I would love to hear what my opinion of John was at that point.
Yeah, I think your opinion wasn't very, very high of John at that point, and you
No.
were saying some shit, and I was thinking about sending it to you tonight. Not that you would have been able to play it anyway, but I
Yeah.
was thinking about it.
Yeah. Yeah. So somebody, this guy, Collis guy, said you have to put some freebies that bring people in, which helps your algorithm get to the show out there for people to see it in line. I don't know. Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind giving freebies to get people in. I'm not like desperate for $3. I'd rather have people enjoy it. You put up freebies and it brings in more people, which brings you views. Look at it personally. Think the way they threw up. You know what? I'm not looking to really. I'm not going to pay my rent on this shit. I'm just looking to, make. It's a business algorithm I'm dealing with right now, and I need to make it profitable to show the higher ups that I earn my keep.
Okay, sounds fair to me. I don't know.
Well, yeah. So anyway, the super tips is just I have to show people I can turn a profit. And that's what I'm doing. Unplayed. Here we go. Anonymous. Uh, Grillo. If you turned on John, the Dabbleverse would support you for a couple of weeks. Then you'd be another dabbler. Be you. Be true. Be yourself. No need to turn. 100%. And thank you very much, Anonymous. I appreciate what you just said. And I am gonna stay true to myself. Okay? I'm not these people are not gonna dictate my life and how I fucking do things. I'm gonna do me and that's that. You wanna be here? If not, fuck off. I'll find something else.
Good. Don't take no shit off nobody.
Well, that's how we roll, no?
Always, all the time. But I gotta
Can I,
find out. John.
so wait, I can't believe I waited this long to explain to people what your name is. Yeah, you have to become part of the Dabbleverse now because you got the best name ever.
Oh,
Joe
you'll have
Reed.
to teach me how to do that.
So understand everybody. So Joe and I worked on Private Parts together. The movie. Howard Stern. He was a PA. I was a PA. In fact, if you watch Private Parts, he's the one who lets Ozzy Osbourne into the. I don't know how you got that fucking gig. I was so jealous.
That was Richard, the first AD. So
Yes, Richard.
Richard was the first.
Understandable,
He was the
but
first assistant director
Richard
on the
Graves,
show.
yeah, and God bless Richard Graves. He brought you back into Queens,
Yeah,
and
he told me, he goes, all right, we need somebody to cue Ozzy to come
yeah,
out of a door at the end of this big, long Steadicam shot through the back of the Brooklyn Academy of Music. When we were doing the opening scene where he comes down as Fart Man and then he's walking through the
what a
crowd.
fucking jerk.
Yeah. So at the end, that the end of the shot is Ozzy coming out of the door and saying, "What a fucking jerk." So they need somebody to open the door for him because I guess he couldn't have done it for himself. So
Yeah.
they said, "Go in the room with him." So I go in this room, and it's just me and Ozzy for like 5 hours straight, just the
Yeah.
two of us, hanging out, looking at each other. He's bullshitting to me. We're talking about Black Sabbath. We're talking about Randy. We're talking about all kinds of other shit. It was the time of my life. And Richard knew that I was a big Ozzy fan, so he was like, "You go do it." I was like, "Cool, that's great, man." And it was awesome because the shot took forever because they kept fucking up. The camera didn't go in the right place at the right time a couple of times, so they had to back up and do it all. And it took 5 hours, and it was the best fucking 5 hours of my life. It was awesome.
Um, and I was there for that because Ted Nugent was there, John Papa was there, the jerk off from the
Tiny Tim was there.
Tiny Tim, yeah, and you got to open that door and let Ozzy in. It was like amazing.
It was such a small room that I couldn't get out of the shot, so I'm actually in the movie.
Yeah, yeah,
You'll see
yeah.
me opening the fucking door.
So, but that goes back to our friendship. That's how long ago it was, and I knew that we were friends instantly when I realized that you were uh, the phantom farter on the headset.
Oh no. Yeah, you
Uh,
remember that, don't you?
yeah, everybody, there's walkie-talkie etiquette, and Joe broke it instantly. And it was like, okay, rolling and action. And that's a big no-no on a set or any type of headset or anything that you have to do with a movie. And I
I was
thought it was
bored.
hysterical.
What can I do?
But the funny thing is, I discovered that it was you doing that because I was hiding and taking a nap at another part of Silver Cup Studios. Because let's understand, I was doing the radio show from 5 o'clock in the morning to 10 o'clock, and then we had a 10-hour shoot to do the movie. I was doing that for at least like a month or so on end. I was exhausted, and then I was going out to scores every night too. So I was kind of tired, and if there was a moment that I could find where I could take a nap, I would find that place to take a nap, and I took that. I had to go really far to take that nap, and I remember getting up from the nap, and you have the headphones on, you're hearing what's going on, and it was like, oh, okay, and rolling, and then I look up, and it's you, and you take the headphone and you put it right on your asshole, and you farted.
It
And
breaks the tension. Listen, we're there for a lot of hours during the day,
I,
and
I literally thought it was someone just going.
anything to make people laugh.
I didn't realize it was coming straight from the source.
Oh, you thought it was just me going?
Yeah, no, I know. I didn't know it was you. I just thought it was someone going. And when I saw you actually take the headset off and stick the microphone really far up your fucking asshole,
I didn't stick.
had
I didn't give
clear.
myself a colonoscopy with the fucking thing. Jesus Christ.
It was a little. It was about a quarter inch past the straight zone. You know
Yeah, it
what
was
I'm
gross.
saying? If anybody grabbed your headset after that, it was probably called chocolate.
Yeah, what's all this mud on there? Somebody must have dropped it in the mud.
Dirt, mud. So, um, but when I found that out, I was so happy to know that you were my friend. I was like, "You're the guy," and you were like, "Bro, don't." I was like, "No, I'm a fan." And I didn't realize if anybody goes on any movie or TV headset, it's strict code on the headset.
Yeah, you don't mess around. You're not supposed to
You don't
joke
mess
around.
around it. There's a lot, millions of dollars at stake, and everybody has a language that no one else would get unless you learn it. And you were blasting that whole entire code out the window,
Yeah,
and
because
that's how we became friends. I was like, "You're like, you're not gonna tell." I was like, "Tell, first of all, I know you beat my ass. Second of all, no, that's the greatest thing I ever seen." So now we become friends, and we're gonna get into we're gonna get into the great adventure story real quick.
oh no. Go ahead. You want to tell it?
So
You want me to
we
tell it?
become friends, and I'm so you could either jump in a van for transportation to get to the next set, or some people have their own cars. You had your own car, so we started becoming friends. Joe, take your glasses off because I can see your computer screen behind in your glasses.
But I'm gonna do it like this, so you can really see
Yeah,
it.
you look like Lobot, bro.
I am.
Hey, so
I'm gonna do it
anyway,
like
so w- We become friends. So now instead of jumping in a van with transportation or finding another way to the next set, I would jump in the car with Joe. And I have two people in my life who are the same as you. You and my friend Todd from Canada. You love to drive fast, and when you drive fast, you are very much in control of your car,
I know what
and
I'm doing, not like
you know
everybody
what
out there
you're
today.
doing,
I don't know what the fuck's going
but
on.
if anybody else that's in the passenger seat, it's real easy to shit your pants if they're in the car while you're driving.
I think some people have already.
Yeah, based on the smell of your car, yes.
Fuck.
So I get in the car, and Joe thinks he's trying to fucking scare me because I can see how. But I have a friend, my friend Todd from Canada, who is the same type of crazy driver you are, so I'm not affected. And we start driving through traffic, and you're going 110 miles an hour in between cars, and I'm not affected, and that's that. So now, where am I going with the story, Joe?
You just want me to tell? No, you go ahead. Go ahead. You're doing great. You're doing
Yeah,
awesome. Continue. Well, I'm going to put
yeah.
the glasses back on because I want to see what people are saying about this shit.
You don't agree with misogynistic? Yeah, I still can't get on. So if I go to my channel, live videos, I have to chat.
Well, you just left that story just like dangling out there. Just like a little carrot for the audience.
Oh, so yeah. So now we're driving around, and I look in the back seat, and being from Brooklyn, Queens, 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10 people have a baseball bat in their back seat. It's just
Of course.
standard. It's standard to have a baseball bat in your back seat.
Absolutely.
Something happens, you pull over, you may need to grab that baseball. And if a cop has a problem, I'm coming from baseball practice. What are you talking about?
The whole thing is if you're going to carry a
Everybody's got a
baseball,
baseball
if you're going to
bat.
carry a baseball bat around with you, carry a mitt and a baseball
Yeah, yeah.
alongside it.
But the point of the baseball bat behind the back seat is just in case you get into a pinch and something happens, you have a baseball bat in the back seat. I grew up with that. That was standard in any car that I ever got in my whole life. When I got into your car after you driving like an asshole maniac and I didn't really flex, and I looked into your back seat, instead of a baseball bat, there was a meat hook, and it basically a meat hook. It was you hold it and it came out this far and it curved.
Yeah,
I
it was a
assume
real
that
deal.
back in the day they used it to pull carcasses of meat down the line, or maybe ice cubes or something. But it was
Ice.
an antique of a meat hook in the back seat of your car, and I was like, "Yo, bro, what's up with the meat hook in the back of your car?" And you said something that forever changed everything in my life and your name to me from day one. He was like, well, everybody's seen a baseball bat in the back of a car, but when you come out with a meat hook, people tend to get back inside the car.
Yeah,
And
usually.
that was 1995 for when you said that to me, and you've been in my phone, Joe Meat Hook,
Ever since.
since then. And yeah, I was telling my mom, I was like, Meat Hook's coming on tonight at 11, which of course didn't happen. And it was you're forever Joe Meat Hook.
Thank you very much. I accept that name and I will cherish it.
Yeah, 'cause, where's the Meat Hook?
The meat hook is still in the car. It's never
Is it?
left the car. It's gone with me from one car to the next car to the next car to the next. It follows me. I
Because
carry
I
it
was saying the
with
super
me
chat
from
is
one
pinned.
car to the next
I'm
car.
watching the super chats right now, and it says it's pinned for the super chats.
What's picking?
Speaking, Grillo was just kind of playing with things, trying to learn them better. Grillo, I know you're not involved with John's current drug addicted bullshit. There's a lot of things I'm not getting over here.
Me? I froze. I'm just gonna put this guy here instead. Wait. If I have to go like pee or something, I'm just gonna put this guy. And look, it's me.
The drums. Yeah, you got the coolest fucking man cave house I've ever seen. It's one of my favorite places to ever be. We have that, and I was very happy to be part of your life and Christmases with your mom and your wife.
You always come over for Christmas. It's a tradition.
No, it's a real serious tradition.
Yeah.
At least it is for me.
Well, I like when you make pizza for everybody. It's very nice. If people don't know, Steve makes a really fucking awesome pizza because he used to work at a pizza store. He used to be part owner, right? Part owner.
Yeah, I was. I got a piece. There was nothing on paper, but it was one way or another. It doesn't make a difference. I fucking learned a trade that I could take with me to the day I die.
Do you still make pizza?
I haven't in a while. Here's the thing. I love making pizza. I don't like making pizza for a living.
Okay, but you don't make yourself pizza. You don't like sit at home and be like, you know what? I
No,
want pizza.
no. You know what? You got to have a pizza stone. No.
Get a pizza stone. You're rich. You're getting all kinds of money coming in.
No, not when you own a fucking truck from 2004. You're not rich.
White Knight Cutlass says homemade pizza is the best. I agree. I think you should get yourself a pizza stone and just start throwing some fucking dough around, dude. Make yourself a nice pizza. Make me a fucking nice pizza.
Yeah. You're a picky bastard. That's for sure.
But you really do make a really fucking good pizza, and I don't know why you don't do it anymore because you should.
I don't want to. Hold on. Here we go. These people. Oh, I don't care.
What? You don't care.
You guys. See, it keeps going off. You guys are good, Steve. Better than kowtowing to John's crap. Did it? Do it on your own. You're a personable guy. I'm rooting for you, dude. That's from. Uh, these people have these weird names. Hack one uni boy.
Okay. He believes in you. I believe in you too. So
No,
you got a lot of talents, dude. You could do a whole bunch of shit.
you know what? You could stick a broom in my ass. I could sweep too.
That's what my grandmother used to say all the time.
Yeah.
I used to ask her to do shit. Hey, can you make me this? Can you do this for me? Can you do that? Why don't you stick a broom up my ass and I'll sweep the floors while I'm at it? Like,
I was one of the blessed people to meet your grandmother and taste her
what?
gravy Sunday sauce
Yeah,
marinara.
yeah. Yeah, she used to make some really good fucking sauce, and I make it just like she does.
Yeah, you do. But no, it was an honor to meet your grandmother. That was pretty cool. Out in L.A.
Yeah,
She was quite the character.
Yeah, she liked you. She thought you were a good guy. She knows. She's got a good judge of character.
Yeah.
What else do I have here? Oh, look, I have a little devil condom.
Wait, where's your Gigi Allen stuff?
I got, wait, is the Gigi Allen thing here somewhere? Yeah, here you
I
go.
didn't I didn't know who Gigi Allen was.
You didn't know who Gigi Allen was? Look, he's got a little poop.
I didn't know who Gigi Allen was.
Little poop. And there's Gigi Allen.
You have
There's a
the
bunch
neck
of puke.
protector.
There's a bunch of puke. And you can shake it up. A little snow globe. And look, his little penis is on the bottom.
Gotta have the little piece.
Got a little peach on the bottom. Got hair and everything. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
You should deal. But one of my favorite stories too is I was bartending one New Year's Eve, and my ex and my sister. Well, she wasn't my ex at the time, but I'm bartending New Year's Eve, and I didn't see you or my sister or my ex anywhere to be found. And I said, you know what? Let me take a 5 minute break. And I went out to go outside, and my sister and my ex were there going, "You better come outside now." And I went outside, and you had somebody by the back of the hair, and you were just kind of unloading on them.
Yeah, it was
And,
his fucking ass.
well, and here's the great part. My favorite part is the fact that you with unloading on the guy because he disrespected my sister,
Yes, he sure did. He called us some fucked up shit.
and he
And
called her a bitch,
yep.
and that at that moment, you had every right to unload on him. And I just remember him when I got out there, his nose was like part of his ears, and he's going, "Call the cops." I was like, "Bro, Happy New Year! You gotta get."
Listen, he deserved it. He was being a fucking asshole to your sister, and
Yeah,
somebody needed to take care of it, and I happened to be there to take care of it. So
yeah. And
there you
then
go.
it's crazy because we got to give a little tribute to like two people that we just lost dearly. Is Kodo d- d- and Marie Rizzo
Yeah,
sort of
both who used to do our show. They used to
yeah,
be on
they
the
were
air.
part of our show in the early stages.
Mm-hmm.
Kodo definitely from the beginning, and Rizzo, who we just love to make fun of based on her voice. She had a voice. It's Rizzo. She had like a manly kind of voice, but she had a fucking 10 body going on. Like, like her body was on point, and Rizzo and Kodo, it just oddly like sort of passed away really quickly.
Yeah.
Uh, and I don't know. I just can't tend to think of like the vaccination that we had to take. Do you think that had anything to do with it,
I
or?
don't think so. I mean, it's the two. Both of them died of cancer, but and it was weird because it was 3 months apart. I mean, I knew both of them since I was 15, so it was 40-year friendship with each of them, and
Yeah,
unfortunately, they both got cancer and
I
passed
know.
away.
But both of them made me think that the vaccination thing. I don't know. I don't know why. It's sort of a conspiracy theory to think that.
I think
And
it has to do with a lot of shit. I mean, now did it have something to do with that? I don't know. I don't really.
yeah, I know. I
I don't
just,
know. It's
when
hard
you
to say.
have people like that are our age that just passed away simultaneously in front of us that quickly over the almost the same thing makes you think that is it something else or was it coincidence?
I think environmental factors have a lot to do with it. I mean, sure, the food that we eat is a lot different than the food that used to be around in the 1930s, 40s, 50s, whatever the hell it is. Everything's processed now. There's all kinds of shit in it. We can go on about that. I don't want to drag everybody down about it,
Yeah,
but
no, I hear you, but but I just wanted to make sure we made a point to
well,
definitely give a shout out and a
the
little
point
tribute
is,
to
like I said,
both our friends that we lost because fucking
yeah,
Kodo and Rizzo were just two people that were awesome
they
and
were great people. Like I said, the food was different years ago. The air was different years ago. A lot of things were different years ago. And it might have something to do with it. The shot could have had something to do. It's hard to say. Either way, I mean, they're gone. It sucks. But we're getting to be that age. We're getting to be some old motherfuckers, me and you.
I don't like it, so I don't like it, man. It's weird.
That's all right. We just do what we can do. Stay alive as long as we fucking can, and hope for the best. That's it.
Yeah, I'm going down swinging. That's all I can tell you.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's I'm happy that the computer made it this far. God, I need someone else to just take over and just like all I want to do is like talking to the microphone. Someone needs to be in charge of everything.
Oh, like you got to run all the shit and press buttons and turn knobs and.
Yeah, yeah, because, dude, I already have ADD. I don't need anything like distracting me from listening to a conversation when I'm trying to conduct an interview. And every second of that interview is it's supposed to be in your head, so you can correspond with the person that's talking. And then I'm looking at some jerk off telling me that my face looks like fucking a deflated cake.
A deflated cake. What?
I,
A deflated cake.
I just fucking said that, but yeah, I
Oh,
want you to play the clips of our fucking show when we first started. I want you to play the clips of your fucking neighbor that happened. Like, it would be like such a better show than what I just gave everybody.
all right.
So
So what's this? What's this shit?
I
This
can take $3 for someone to tell me that I look like someone stepped on my face with a cleat.
Bobby Riggs. Bobby Riggs. There's 13 people watching, and he wants a producer.
Yeah, exactly.
It's fucking 14, Bobby.
Yeah,
14.
14. But don't forget, mom's
Get
watching
it
too,
right.
probably somewhere.
Get it right.
The
13
thing is, I
people.
don't care. I'm gaining fucking hours on you. Dude, these people don't understand. I'm gaining hours on YouTube. So when I go to fucking earn money, like I make money off the hours that I'm producing on YouTube. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's they don't get it, but yet they're here and listening and watching.
Yeah, no, look, there's a whole bunch of people there. Got to
Yeah,
be 14, 15 people at least.
yeah. Well, I'll put this up because that was nice. No one's going to super. If they are going to super tips, but Hawk and Uniboy, be Steve Grillo. Thank you
Be
very
Steve
much.
Grillo.
Yeah.
Everybody be Steve Grillo.
Yeah. So you know that Right Said Fred came out that I'm so sexy and you're not.
That's you.
I know, but like they wrote this song that was a parody for me that I'm Steve Grillo and you're not. I was it.
I have
Um,
that song too.
yeah, and
Do you
like
remember that
I like
song?
to drink and smoke pot. So I could have done that show if I could have sang it, but I know in my heart it would have been funny if Fred Norris did it, and I refused to sing it
Why?
because I knew it would be better if Fred Norris sang it in Fred Norris impersonation of me.
Okay. Yeah, I got
And
you.
I knew that. If I did it, it was not as funny as if Fred Norris did it. So I kind of like was a bitch about it. Like, oh, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it.
Right.
And and Fred Norris doing it as in my voice was obviously the right choice. It was much better than me actually trying to do it.
Huh.
You're worse than me.
What did I do? What did I do now? Look,
You didn't do anything. You just fucking there.
Steve Grillo. All right. So listen, next time if you want, I'll come and I'll do this again if you want.
Well, let's
And
do Friday nights, like
I
back
don't
in
know.
the day.
I don't know if I could do every Friday night, but we could try. But listen, we got to figure out. You got to play that shit from the old days. I sent it to
Yeah,
you.
we'll get it going.
I
But
sent
I
it.
like this. You wonder why? Because it's funny that these people will find every moment I don't do something right, and they'll isolate it, and then they'll play it on some other show, and I'll be fine about it.
Oh, is that what they do? They clip out like the.
Yeah, like I said,
Pop
remember I
out.
said we were talking about clips. They were like, "You've been clipped." I'm like, "Who fucking clipped me, bro? What do you mean they clipped me?" And I do clipping.
Ah, so that's what it is.
But the odd thing is that there's other people that are around here that are dying to get clipped, and I showed up and I'm getting clipped. I guess it might piss some people off.
Oh, there's like, oh, really? Why?
White Knight Cutlass said we're definitely a good partnership.
Of course
Duh,
we are. We always
we've
were.
been doing this from the beginning.
Yeah, dude. We used to do some crazy shit, and it was awesome.
Yeah.
Like I said,
You know what? Now we got a ground base and an audience, so let's we'll make something a little more, um, I guess, real. We talk about this. We can play clips.
well, what's this shit that? What's this shit that it says on my fucking right under the video of us? It says share media. What does that mean?
Oh yeah, that's where you can pull up anything you downloaded on your computer.
So, like, if I have a file on my,
Yeah, yo, if you good, yeah, that's why I don't want to waste time. I have so many downloaded videos. If you
I'm
know
just
to
gonna
go
press
to
this
a
button.
downloaded video on your computer right now, and you could pull it up, I could play it. But there's so many downloaded videos. If I don't know specifically what the download name is, I have to go through like 3,000 videos to find it.
Oh, well, I think I just pressed share media, and it's fucking telling me it's showing me all this shit, but
Let me take.
I don't think I can do it. Nah, it won't let me do it. Yeah, you got to figure this shit out. I sent you the stuff. Figure the stuff out, and next time I come on, you can play whatever, and we can talk about nothing again. Yeah, of course. What is everybody saying? What are they saying? Okay. So listen. Um, next time, because I'm gonna go to bed. I'm tired, motherfucker. All right. No, I don't do shit to it. I just let it fall out. Sassy.
You know, yeah, they used to look like something you used to want to cut off and use as a
Sassy.
broom.
Nah, dude, I don't do shit. I fucking get up, I jump in the shower, I fucking wash it, put shampoo, and then let it dry.
Oh, well,
Are
maybe
you jealous?
it's
You're
got so
jealous.
long that the blood stops going to the end. It just falls, and you're just like dealing with like limp spaghetti on your head.
Like your penis? The blood stops going to your penis, turns
Good
limp.
night, Negro. Good night. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, listen, next time, man.